The ocean. The ocean makes up about 71% of the entirety of our planet. Our oceans contain so much life, yet we only know so much. 5% of our oceans have been uncovered. There are depths to which we yet not know of, potential ecosystems hiding deep within the ocean, and creatures yet to be documented. The topic of the ocean truly fascinates me yet horrifies me, not knowing what lies beneath the surface of the beautiful blue we see during the day. Most people have heard the term thalassaphobia, which is the fear of deep bodies of water, but today I want to go into a subgenre of the fear known as Megahydrothalassaphobia. Anyways, it's too long to pronounce, so I'll refer to it as MHTP for short. MHTP is the fear of large underwater creatures or objects. When I was searching up what the largest ocean creature and object was, I got the Antarctic blue whale, a 400,000-pound beast reaching up to 98 feet in length. The largest underwater object was a sonar photographed image by Ocean X diving team in 2011 of what appeared to be a sunken UFO in the Baltic Sea. Images taken by Peter Lindbergh and Dennis Adberg. Today we will be taking a deep dive into the world of the ocean, discoveries, and the creatures that exist. Start with some history. Some of the first civilizations were fascinated with the ocean. Several coastal tribes in ancient Greece and China around 5000 BC began diving to hunt food and engage in commerce. The first recorded deep-sea expedition wouldn't be until many years later, in 1872 to 1876, where the Challenger submarine crew led by Charles Wyville Thomas would start an expedition. Charles found various life forms, mainly sponges, crustaceans, mollusks, and other creatures. Creatures of the ocean are a scary sight, but underwater there exist many man-made objects. The most notable being the Titanic, which sank in 1912 after hitting a massive iceberg in the North Atlantic Ocean. Now looking online, there aren't many dive explorations that capture the scale of which the Titanic wreck would look like at full scale. However, images online show the size of what the scale would be like. In Mexico, specifically near the city of Tulum, on the Yucatan Peninsula, underwater caves exist, stretching 347 kilometers or 250 miles. What's even creepier is they found life. All the Mexican civilizations and skulls of dead animals stretching throughout the cave. It is one of Mexico's first settlers to be ever recorded to date. It was only recently discovered 6 years ago, back in 2018. Now let's go into something more explorable to the average diver. Oil platforms. They exist to mine oil in our oceans, but what's above the surface is way more pleasant than what's underneath. This one makes my stomach uneasy because it's man-made. I can't imagine looking down and seeing steel pipes and nothing but darkness, but this is up to what we know about what's real. The imagination is an even creepier depiction of fear. People online are creative with theories and image generation of MHTP images. Google Maps, usually used for getting directions, has a feature where you can interact with a 3D model of the world and get a closer look within an area. Mysteriously, in 2018, a video of a giant sea wall was recorded on Google Maps. The video is in English but looks to be off the coast of Europe. It shows a giant seawall stretching for many miles underneath the water. Maybe these are tectonic plates, or maybe it's a giant seawall that blends in with various underwater mountainous terrain. But how can you experience this for yourself, you may be wondering? Well, various games across the internet can make you explore fears for yourself. One of the most well-known games being Subnautica. Subnautica was developed in 2014 as a beta. It is a game about a player controlling the lone survival of the crashed spacecraft known as the Aurora. The game premises that the main character, Riley Robinson, you, is stranded on a remote ocean planet known as 4546b in the Andromeda Galaxy. The main objective is to explore the ocean and survive its dangers while completing tasks to advance the plot. A disease known as the bacterium spreads to the homeworld planet and must be cured. Now, Subnautica has many creatures. Some are friendlier than others. But what is crazy about the game is its vast ecosystems and deadly creatures. The music makes the game obviously absolutely horrifying. But I'll leave it up to you, the viewer, to decide if you want to test this. So what can we conclude? The ocean is larger than life, that's for certain. From reality to myths, to things developed by our own human desire, the ocean is scary. If we've only discovered 5%, what more lies in waiting? What new ecosystems and lost relics of time are awaiting? That's for the future explorers to decide, and to not wanting to test the curiosities myself. What's above is nicer than below. That's it for this video.